Good morning, class. My name is Mrs. Grimsley, and today we are going to be learning about different types of slopes. Let's go ahead and start with some definitions. The first definition we have is the slope. A slope is the steepness of a line. It is the constant rate of change in the y, or the vertical axis, compared to the change in the x, or the horizontal axis. We also know this as rise over run. We're looking for the change in the way it slopes. This is the rise, it's going up, and the run is coming over. It can also go down and go over. We are going to be discussing 4 types of slopes today. We have a positive slope, negative slope, 0, and an undefined slope. So let's start with the negative slope. I would like for you guys to write these definitions down so you can refer to them later when we go on to examples and practice problems. So first is the negative slope. When you view the slope on the graph, and when we look at graphs, we're going to be looking from left to right the same way we do when we read or when we write. So from left to right, you're going to see that the y is going to decrease as the x increases. The line is going to slope downward from left to right. So here's a graph, and as you can see, the line has this slope, and it looks like it's going down the hill. And when you look at the x and y coordinates, you're going to have all of your x increasing. It goes 1, 3, 5, and the y is steadily decreasing, 5, 3, 1. Next, we have a positive slope. When viewing this slope on a graph, remember we're going from left to right, both the x and the y are going to increase. The slope of the line is going to be upward. As we see here on the graph, it's going to go upwards from left to right. And if we look at the x and y coordinates, we will see that they both are increasing. So take some time and go ahead and write these definitions down. The next we have is the 0 slope. And this is a horizontal line. The y coordinates on this are going to remain constant. They will neither increase or decrease, they will stay the same. So when we look at the graph, we see that it's drawn straight across, which is a horizontal line. If we look at the x and y coordinates, we see that the x has a -2, 0, and 2, and those are changing, but the y all has a +1. So the y is staying the same or remaining constant. And the last slope we're going to discuss today is the undefined slope. Now this appears as a vertical line on the graph. It's going to go straight up and down. The x coordinates are going to remain constants in this case. So it's not going to increase or decrease. So here we go. We have this vertical line that goes up and down, straight up and down. And when we look at the x and y coordinates, we notice that the x coordinates are all the same, and the y is the only thing that is changing. So again, take some time, finish writing out the definitions, and we will go on to have some examples.